Hello, second graders. Today for social studies, we are going to continue learning some math skills, and we'll be working in our math skills book. So if you need to pause the video and go get your math skills book, please do that. Once you have your math skills book, open it up to page number 19. So yesterday in math skills, we learned that if we want to know where we are going and how to get there, we need directions. And we learned yesterday there are 4 cardinal directions, and they are north, south, east, and west. Now, in order to remember the directions, Mrs. Murphy had mentioned that there was a little saying that I think of, and it's called never eat sour worms. Today, once you get done with your math skills, I want you to ask your parents, how do they remember the cardinal directions? When I was in second grade or in elementary school, my teacher taught me never eat shredded wheat. Shredded wheat is kind of icky. So that's why my teacher would say that, is that way we remember north, east, south, west. Never eat shredded wheat. Tonight, when you get done with your math skills, or this afternoon, I would like you to ask an adult or a parent, what did your teacher tell you to help you remember? What saying did they tell you to help you remember the directions? And I bet it was never eat shredded wheat. However, we have come up with some fun ones. For example, Mrs. Murphy's fun one, never eat sour worms. In the video today, there's another saying that you might like also. So let's watch this video that is on cardinal directions that reviews what we learned from yesterday and will help us with today's lesson.
Let's learn the directions north, south, east, and west. North, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. It's helpful to know how to read a compass or how to use a GPS because they show or tell you which way you're going. Knowing north, south, east, and west helps us when we drive, when we're reading a map, when we're giving directions, and when we're learning about the world. Here's a tip to remember north, south, east, and west. Never eat soggy waffles. Or never eat slimy worms. Ew. Now let's practice finding north, south, east, and west on a map. Which way is north? That's right. Which way is south? You're right. Which way is east? That's right. Which way is west? You're right. Awesome job. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks.
So in the video, they showed us 2 new sayings. Never eat soggy waffles and never eat slimy worms. Now, slimy worms might be better than sour worms, but Mrs. Murphy doesn't like those gummy sour worms, so that's why I say that one. So come up with your own one and ask an adult or your mom and dad, what is the saying that they remember learning or that they use now to help them with directions. Now, we are going to practice directions on our math skills book, so please open it up to page number 19. And Mrs. Murphy's going to make hers really big so you can see it. And I am going to read it off of my book here. And you will cross them off as I read them. So I can't go up and down. If I did that, then I'll lose everything and then you won't be able to see the correct path and route. So it says, Jamie's puppy chased a rabbit in the park. So here's Jamie, here's her puppy, and there's the rabbit. we are going to draw a line to show which way the puppy and the rabbit went. Use the directions in these sentences to draw your line. Okay, so get out your pencil. And I know sometimes it's hard in this book, you can't really see very well, so if you need to go over a couple of times so that I can see it when I grade it, that would be wonderful. So, number 1 says, the puppy chased the rabbit east into a garden. So here's north, here's east, here's south, and here's west. So I'm going to start with the arrow. I'm going to draw a line through the puppy, through the rabbit, and they're going to go east. So east to the garden. So put your pencil there and stop. Then cross off number 1. Number 2 says the rabbit hopped south to the log. So here's north, east, south, west. If it's going to go south, we don't say down, but it is going like down on our paper. So down, south to the log. Cross off number 2. Number 3 says the puppy chased the rabbit west to the pine tree. So if it's at the log and it's going to go west to the pine tree, east is to the right, west is to the left. So it's going to have to go around the pond, because it doesn't say it goes in the pond, around the pond to the pine tree. Cross off number 3. Number 4 says the rabbit ran south to the bushes. So again, we're going south, which we know is not down, but on our paper it is down to the bushes. Cross off number 4. Number 5 says the puppy followed the rabbit east to the tall grass. So east is like going to the right. If north is in front of me, east is to the right. So I'm going to go east to the tall grasses. Cross off number 5. Number 6 says the rabbit hopped north to the pond. So north, we know if we're on paper, it's going up to the pond. And cross off number 6. Number 7 says the puppy chased the rabbit east to the stone. So east again is going to the right. So I'm going to go east to the stone. Cross off number 7. And the last one says the rabbit ran south to the tree stump and popped down a hole. So go to the tree stump, and then if you want to make it go down a hole, you can make it go down a hole. All right, this route and path is one way on a map. We need to be able to know where our directions are. So if we wanted to find the path of the route, we need to be able to follow the directions and know that north is up here, east, south, and west. And like I said, your homework for today is to come up with your own saying and to ask an adult or a parent or someone what is the saying they learned when they were younger and what do they use now. Maybe they use the same one, maybe they use a different one. Hope you enjoyed our lesson today on cardinal directions. Oh, one more thing. I just forgot to tell you. We will not do map skills tomorrow. When your parents hand in your work on Friday, do not hand in map skills. Keep this because we'll use it next week. So I don't want this coming back yet. I won't grade it and correct it yet. So make sure you keep this in your folder, in your binder, please. Thank you.